Okay guys, I'm back. This is a real small, but if you see back there, you see that one small tree and it's broke and it's pointing air to the left. Well, back over in that way, I seen a couple more, and it's just odd that they all point into the center of this area here. I just thought that was weird. Once again, more than likely nothing, but it's just funny how they all point. They're all broken into the leading you to the same direction. It's kind of odd. And this will tell you what a rookie I am when it comes to the forest and state parks and that. I'm just blown away by the amount of death that is in this area. I see a lot more dead trees than I do new growth, but there is some new growth popping up from the floor. Mother Nature will replenish as long as man doesn't come in and screw it up. But I'm sorry, I'm probably shaking that camera again. I'll get used to that. Another little oddity down there on that big tree. Huh. What do you think of that, Mark? But I just keep on noticing a lot of how many of these trees have just given up, tapped out. Pretty wild. There's some big boys that fell too. Man, I just can't get over how nice this day turned out to be. It was really ugly this morning. Man, that guy gave out. Look how old that is. Here's my arch, Mark. Gateway. Kidding, of course. Pretty big guy, though. Of course, I know, Mark, to you, these are just baby trees compared to what you see. Man. Some big old trees busted back here. And there's some mounds here too, Mark. Thought you might find that interesting as well. Who knows by what? I'll take you guys down here and show you the lake. It's a really pretty lake. Nice area back in here. You'd never believe how much, when you go back into the city, how much crime, how bad it's fallen, how crime ridden it is. It's sad. It's really sad. take a walk down here by the edge of the lake, see what's going on down here. I've been following people for about, I don't know, 3 years now. I've watched enough videos to know that there's water, there's trees, and there's plenty of wildlife around here, so you don't need convincing. And there's been sightings in this area. Whether the BFRO has reported them or just, you know, hearsay stories from people to people. It's pretty wild. Once you start looking into this, and it grabs you and sucks you in like it does everybody, and then you start wondering about your own backyard, wondering, hey, you know, are they around here? Has there been sightings, reports? And yes, even in northern Ohio, it's quite a shock when you start looking into it deeper. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it's funny, the wind's kind of, I don't know, the wind's probably like 10 to 15 today. It's a nice breeze actually, because it's a little muggy for April, to tell you the truth, in Ohio. But you know, the canopy, they're swaying back and forth, and I know that makes sound. I know that much. I'm not totally ignorant, but it's funny when you're coming into a place to check on stuff. You start hearing the scrapes and everything from the canopy above, but yet I had to stop a couple times because I heard some tree snaps, and I know it wasn't coming from my foot, and I would just stop and look around to see if anyone was around me. There was only one car in the parking lot when I pulled in, other than mine, so just little things. I'm sure I'll get used to. And I know my 49-year-old body is out of shape. I know that too. So, if I get nothing else out of this coming in here, I'll get my cardio back in line. And that's never a bad thing. It's amazing how the body wants to slow down as we get older. And I need to quit listening to it and keep moving instead of worrying about getting home and watching videos. Who released a new one? Thanks, Mark. That just goes to remind me how in the world you do that every day almost. It seems like it anyways. I don't know, maybe I let a few days go by and then I have to catch up, but I know you keep busy. There's some odd growth. No, it's just broke. Man, I don't remember. I honestly don't know how old this area is. I need to do some research on that as well. It looks like right here someone had started cutting some firewood back in there. Left some stuff behind. I'm at T, in case anybody's interested. I doubt it, but there you go. So, I don't know, guys. Just one of many. I'll catch you.